Well, what just happened was I showed up at Exotic Racing, got to ride in a Ferrari, and we went 130 miles an hour down the strip, and it was absolutely insane. I've never gone over 80 miles an hour in a car, so doing almost twice that is quite the experience. I got here and I was greeted by two giant cameras in my face. Thank you, Joe and Silton. I went inside and we walked around, got to see all the cars, and then he told me I could pick out a car to drive in. So I picked out the Ferrari, and we ended up driving in the Ferrari, and he took off and down the strip right off about the first 10 seconds. We went 130 miles an hour, as well as drifting and doing a 1G turn in the corner. So we went pretty fast. It was quite the experience. I have to say the best part about today was the suspense. Kevin didn't give me any clue whatsoever, not even the slightest of clues. He just told me you're gonna have probably the best time of your life. And we got here and we started driving, and I mean, the drifting was insane, figuring we got a #2 driver in the world, so it was really cool. No clue. Actually, I only had one hint or one clue of myself, and I was expecting like a helicopter ride or something like that nature, and that was quite the difference from what I was expecting. Well, my love for cars is truly deep. I can definitely point out every single car and tell you what it is and specs, and I saw all the cars here, and the first thing I realized was the sound. The sound was unbelievable. It's just the sound of these excellent cars that are worth more than half the houses here in Vegas are excellent. And I got to ride in one, and it was insane because, you know, I mean, it's a dream come true, really. Well, Kevin, him and Chemo is basically my second life. Thinking if I had never met Kevin and gotten involved with the group in Chemo, that, you know, this wouldn't happen, and anything, all this Vegas trip wouldn't happen. My Make-A-Wish trip probably wouldn't have happened, and I mean, he makes everything awesome. He pretty much brings all the fun that we missed while going through our Chemo back, and he repays us from hell, basically. And he knows so many people, and he has so much fun doing all of this, and I have so much fun doing all of it with him. And it's amazing. You can't put into words what he does, because, I mean, he's just good at it. It's just awesome. I can't even talk about it. Well, this means more than the world to me. Like I said, if it wasn't for Chemo, I'd never do this, but you know, it takes your mind a lot off your cancer, because, I mean, me as a leukemia survivor, you go through hell and back for 3 years straight, and I mean, you get pumped with chemo, you get sick a lot, you lose your hair, you miss school, you don't get to see your friends, you're quarantined from the rest of the world. And then when you come down here and you get to do things with Kevin, with your family and your friends, and meet new friends, meet new people, riding in a Ferrari, it's so awesome, and it takes your mind completely away from all the hell you've been through. And I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, it's all awesome, because, you know, it's what he does, and he's good at it, and he likes doing it, and you know, it makes you feel really good. I just want to thank Kevin and Barb for any Chemo and all the people that support us. The UFC is also a big supporter. I want to thank the UFC. I also got to thank Exotic Racing and all the people that made this possible today, because it was really great. And just the last thank is just my parents for being by my side 24/7 and getting to experience all this awesome things with me.